not downloaded the MoneyDolly selling app?
Be honest. Be honest.
Okay, right now's the time. I'm gonna get you guys signed up as I start this off. So download the app. It's our selling app called MoneyDolly. It's a little green symbol, logo. Download it from the App Store. I'm gonna continue the kickoff as you're downloading it. In a few minutes, I'm gonna have to give you guys a code, but first it's gonna ask you to register and tie your cell phone into it. You'll get a verification code, hit accept, and then you'll be in, and I'll give you the join code, okay? I start all my kickoffs with the exact same question. Who here likes fundraising? And I say, you're all lying to me. Put your hands down, okay? I know you didn't sign up for OA football to go out and sell the gold cards. If you guys remember 2 years ago, we had plastic cards in hand. There was an online component, but there's plastic cards in hand. You went around town, sold the cards. All right, the power in selling a gold card is asking someone for help. Regardless if they use the card or not, you go up to them, say that you're with Oliver Ames Football, you're raising money for sports equipment and uniforms for a $20 donation. I'd love your support for our program. You get to use our gold card, our Tigers card that you can use all year long, and here are all the places on it, okay? And you would hand them the card. Now, we did a little combination of what we did 2 years ago and last year. Last year we did all online. During COVID, we had very low numbers. Well, we liked the online part because it was safe, it was efficient, but we was missing something. It was missing the fact that you have to go up to someone and still be able to thank them for supporting the team, ask for a donation, and shake them and look them in the eye, okay? So what we've done is we put them both together now. So with the MoneyDolly app, you're gonna have the ability to sell your 20 gold cards. That's your goal. And then when you do it via text message, email, social media, or QR code, the customer pays, gets a link, a text link and an email, and they download the app, and then they go to all of the restaurants and businesses and flash their phone. Okay, I've been doing this 15 years. One of the biggest complaints we've always gotten is, hey, love the card, I use it a lot for the first couple of months, then I forget it on my counter. Do any of you guys go anywhere without your cell phone? Okay, your gold card will always be on your phone. So now the guys, how many of you need a code right now that you've just downloaded? I'm gonna give you the code. Here's the code. All caps, S2HV dash or hyphen BS1E. All right, I'm gonna give it to you again. S2HV dash or hyphen, or someone told me minus sign earlier, BS1E. All right, you guys in now? After I'm done with the presentation, anyone that is having issues or not in, I'll take you over to the side and I'll help you get through it, make sure that you're signed up. Okay? Now what I want you to do real quick is go into your little portal, and if you look down, do you see where it says wallet? You guys see where that is? Click on wallet, please. You were all given a free card, a free gold card. All right, so take a look at it. All of these places on here, and the reason we gave you a free one is we know you're all going to sell your 20, right? So that's us rewarding you. Since it's brand new, we want you guys to use it, help support the businesses, right? And they've had a tough time the last year and a half. Now all the people, they get to advertise for free. All the people that go in there, frequent their business, drive some revenue for them. But when you go to any of these restaurants or businesses that you can use for an entire year, you just tap on the button, flash your phone instead of a card. It's pretty simple, okay? So, first and foremost, you can send this card to anyone in the country. Reason being is that when they get this app, there's 100,000 national deals as part of this app. It allows them to go to Topgolf in any part of the country and get $10 off every time they go there. There's 100,000 national deals like that. But also, any of the other schools that we're doing this with, even locally or nationally, they'll be able to use their cards as well. And then, most importantly, because 90% of your sales are going to be to friends and family around here, neighbors, people that you talk to, you get to go to all the local places. So who's been to the Pizza Depot before? $5 off purchase of $50 or more. So you spend 50 bucks, flash this, they end up getting $5 off. You can use it all year long. Anna's Pizzeria, Anna's Pizzeria. Free small cheese when you spend $25 or more. So you go there, spend 25 bucks, flash it, free small cheese. I'm guessing that's what, $8 to $10 value right there. Bragg's Grill and Tap, 5 off of 25. Slice of Greek, 5 off of 30. Applebee's, 10% off. Barrett's Ale House, 5 off of 25. Buffalo Wild Wings, 5 off of 25. Chili's, free chips and salsa with the price of an entree. Home Plate, 5 off of 25. Lapels, $5 off of drive cleaning, 5 items or more. Longhorn, 10% off. Papagino's, any Papagino's, 5 off of 25. Pizonis, 10% off. Cadova, free chips and salsa with the purchase of an entree. Valvoline oil change, any Valvoline oil change, $10 off an oil change. They use that twice, they pay for the card, okay? Outback Steakhouse, $5 off purchase of 2 entrees. Sherwin-Williams, Takeouts, Town Fair Tire, okay? There's over 20 discounts, then there's the national ones, and then there's the other local ones. We work with Mansfield, work with Attleboro, work with Franklin, Milton, all of those cards will be on here. You guys will be able to use those, or your friends and family will be able to use those as well. All right? So, most importantly, you're asking for help. Secondly, they get the card that they can use at all these places and nationwide. Questions on the card. Now, if you look, you guys can't see the transfer button because we gave you free cards. You can't give those away. But if a customer buys one or a donor buys multiple cards, they can transfer those cards to people. All right? Why is that important? How many of you have wanted to hit checkpoint, which I'll show you in a second, and mom and dad write a check for 5 or 10 cards to get you to your goal? All right? They can still do that. I'm not saying that's the way that we're going to do this, but they can still do it and give the cards out. Okay? They can transfer them out. Or some of you have gone to businesses before and they go, hey, I want to buy some for my employees. Can I buy 10 of them? Well, they can still do that by credit card or Apple Pay, and they can transfer all those cards to their friends and family or their employees. All right? Any questions on that? Do you guys see where it says Share Fundraiser right in the middle of that main page? Well, let's get to one other thing first. If you go to the top left and go back, and what was the comment that you said to me earlier about your picture? Yeah. What did you say?
Smiles win prizes.
Smiles win prizes. Okay? Put a picture up. You go to your profile, put your photo up. Now, a couple things. That link that goes out to your friends and family, they're going to punch on it, and all of a sudden your face is going to pop up with the picture of the card and what someone could buy to support the team. So your picture is important. Coach, all the coaches are going to have the ability to be signed up, and they're going to monitor this fundraiser. Do you guys remember 2 years ago when we did checkpoint? One weekend you had to bring an envelope and you forget it at home and you get more cards. We don't have to do that. Coach is going to be able to, tonight, if he wakes up at 5 in the morning tomorrow, he can look at this and see where you are, how many cards, each and every one of you. What I'm going to do in the next few days is send them screenshots. And I'm going to go to the guys on the bottom that are 0 sold, 1 sold, 2 sold, 3 sold, that are not putting in an effort, that are not buying in for your fundraising program for the team, and coach is going to be getting on you. So know that he can see everything that's going on from start to finish. So put your picture up. What do you guys say again? What was it?
Smiles win prizes.
Smiles win prizes. Okay? Appropriate photo, picture of your face, picture you playing football, whatever you want to do. Now, let's go back to the Share Fundraiser part. Click on Share Fundraiser, and I want you to send out 10 text messages to family, neighbors, babysitters, aunts, uncles. Do not send it to your buddy in science class. Okay, he's not going to buy a card from you. Send it to family, people that you know, that support you. Okay? Send out 10 text messages. Right now, 10 text messages.
I just sent one to my grandpa who was there.
Yep. Send it to 10 texts, okay? You can also use email. It goes right in your phone. You can put it on Twitter. You can put it on Facebook. All right, but send out 10 texts. Great. Send out 10 texts, okay? Now listen, today's just the start. I just want you guys getting comfortable with it. Now, do you see that above button that says My QR code? Okay, click on that. Let me ask you something. With what we just did with the 10 text messages, how many people did you guys ask to support you? How many did you ask? How many? Not 10. What was that? Nope. 0. Yep. You want to know why? We didn't ask anyone, right? What's powerful about the cards in the past? You show up at a door, you say you're raising money, you have your shirt on, you have your OA shirt on, you're raising money for the team, I was wondering if you could help me out, and you give them the card, they give you 20 bucks, right? There's no different. Who's been to a restaurant in the last year and a half? How do you see the menu now?
Online.
QR code. Well, QR code, right? You have your own, click on my QR code. If you guys click on that, it's gonna have your picture, you put it up, and then it's gonna have a QR code, and then below it a preview. When someone scans their phone on that QR code, that's your individual QR code. They're gonna purchase, they can buy it right then and there with Apple Pay or credit card, and then they get a text with the link to download the app. You have to ask people for help still. Ask them to support the team. All right? Now let's go back, one last thing. Do you see on your main page where there's out next to details, it says helpers? Click on your helper. Whose mom or dad ever shares anything about them on Facebook? Okay? This is what you can do. Click on the helper tab. It's up at the top, it's next to details. See that? Go on your main page. Yep, go back out. Oops, sorry. Yep, they go to my fundraisers. Right there. And then up here. Helpers, it's in the main page. This is where you link in mom, dad, or your parent or guardian. They then have access to this. They can share it out to all of their friends and family. Okay? Anyone that you didn't hit, they can bring it to work with a QR code. They can sell for you. Any of the sales that they get attributed to your account. All right? So mom and dad can help you get to your goal. What is your goal? How many cards sold? 20. Everyone's going to sell 20. You guys have around 70 players, 75 players. Pretty good sized team. I have one team in Bourne High School and he has 20 players. All right? But then I have another one, Greater New Bedford Vogue, that he told me he has 150 players. Okay? On Greater New Bedford Vogue, if 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 guys don't do their 20 or they only sell 5 or 6 or 7, they can get lost in the mix a little bit. You guys have a good sized program, but everyone needs to do their fair share in order to help the program and get to the goal. The goal should be over 1,000 cards sold, okay? Anyone have any questions about how the app works or the expectations? All right, who likes free gear? So we are gonna start today, we are gonna end on Saturday, the 4th, okay? After your scrimmage, that night before, you're gonna have film in the morning, then you're gonna go out for a couple hours around town, friends and family, flash your QR code and sell cards. Then I'll let it stay open for a couple days for all those sales to come in, and all we have to do this year is hit end. We don't have to count cards, we don't have to collect money. It's pretty sweet. But next week, 1 week from today, is gonna be your checkpoint. Once again, cool thing is, we don't have to do an app and bring your envelope in and count your cash and cards, all that. Coach is going to look at it, but I'm going to screenshot. I'll probably give you all the way until midnight, so I'll do it the next morning. I'll do it Wednesday morning next week. I am going to do a screenshot, and anyone that has got to 15 already is going to qualify for checkpoint, and you are going to get a sublimated shirt like this in your colors with your logo across the front. Okay? 15 by next week. It's going to look good though. It's going to have your logo across the front as well. Alright, so that's the only prize you have to hit by next week. The rest of the prizes are by basically the day of Blitz Day or a couple days after that. Alright? So if you sell 20, which is your fair share, which is your goal. Anyone that sells 20, what you get? Bucket hat. Your colors, your logo on there. Okay? So hit 15 by next week, and sell another 5. Any questions on that? If you sell 30,
okay,
you get the Under Armour duffel bag in your colors with your logo. Alright, if you sell 50, which I'm going to give you another prize before it, but I'll put your name on it too. Okay? And if you sell 40, you'll have the matching sweatpants to that pullover that we had. The common question I always get. If you sell 40, do you just get the top prize? No, you get everything as long as you hit checkpoint. And I added in for my boy over here, if you get to 50, you'll get your name on the bag as well. Okay? Does anyone have any questions on how this works? No. Who wants to try to sell me a card? No, do you want a card over there? He's already asked. All right, listen up. He's going to show you how it's done. If he's coming up to me in person, he's going to use his QR code. That's the easiest way. He already has it up. Here we go. Listen up.
Hello, kind sir. I'm from All the Rims Football. We're doing a fundraiser to help buy equipment and just help get our team to like the next level, you know?
Sure, what are you selling?
We're selling this gold cards. You can use it wherever, whenever, however you'd like. It expires next year though, so I'll be around. I'll be around again.
Good for a whole year?
Yeah, it's good for a whole year.
Okay, great.
Right? And so take this QR code, you scan it.
Okay, let me just take a picture of it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you actually gonna buy it?
There we go. So what is this? To show me what I'm going to be buying?
Yeah.
Jaden, is that your name?
Yes.
Looking good in that picture?
Thank you.
So this is a preview of the card right here. How do I see? Oh, all the deals are in here.
Yeah.
I can go to Pizza Depot and get $5 off.
Yeah, whenever you want.
All these different places. How often can I use the card?
Whenever you'd like.
Now, can I pay with cash or is it all with credit cards?
All with credit cards.
Okay, so all I got to do is add the card here.
Yeah.
And I can just check out. Apple Pay. Card is done. I already purchased one. Good job. All right, guys. It's obviously a little different, right? It's going to take a few more minutes when it comes to having them scan it and pay by credit card. But the last year and a half, we've all paid by credit card everywhere, okay? With Amazon, everything else, this is going to be a lot more familiar than people are used to, okay? You go to a Patriots game now, they don't even take cash. It's all via credit card, okay? Do you guys have any questions? Now, you are going to have to talk to. He was smooth with his words. He might only have to talk to 25, 30 people. Some of you are going to have to talk to and or text 40, 50 people to get to your 20. If you get a no, what are you going to say to them? Thank you for your time, okay? You be polite, still talk to your neighbors and family, but also utilize all the other features. Anyone have any questions? All right, we're good to go. If anyone needs help, stay around and I'll help you get on the app.